What's up with it, bro?
What's up with you, man?
Nothing much. Introduce yourself, let the people know who you are.
Man, it's Ejay Moore, the GOAT of this R&B shit. We here.
Yeah. Now, originally, you started off rapping.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, how was that transition from being a rap artist to an R&B artist?
The transition was definitely difficult. Only because it's like, okay, I started off rapping, so that's what I always been doing. So I had a mixtape at the time. Called Time for a Change. It was, just a whole bunch of rap stuff. So I got a big brother. He a big brother to me. His name Doug. So I let him hear a couple of my songs. And I had a singing record on there, the first one I ever wrote in my life. It was called Yeah. And Doug heard that. He's like, bro, I know this is gonna sound crazy. But I think you should sing. This early on. This probably 2012, 2011. Real early on. I think you should sing. I'm like, what? Nah, I got balls, bro. I do that. He like, listen, it's a clear lane. But he just pressed me for years about singing. For years, I just never was really comfortable with it. I always could do it, but I always be like, man, that's some soft ass shit. But in the same breath,
This gotta be too hard.
yeah, but look, in the same breath though, naturally, just around the house, I'm really just that dude, naturally. Singing from the dancing to whatever, I'm naturally just that person. But I just never really wanted to sing until Doug was like, I think you should do it. So he pressed me for years. I really just started getting comfortable with it. I'm still getting comfortable with it, but I feel like I found my sound with it. But it's I don't know, 2018 is when I really first put out my first R&B project. And people real deal respect it, from dudes, girls, they respect it.
Yeah. I folk them acoustic freestyle videos.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, my favorite one is that Naked. That's my favorite LMA song.
Yeah.
No, not that one. 10,000 hours.
Oh no, it was Shot Clock.
No. I'm saying my.
Oh, you saying your
favorite?
favorite? Oh, okay. Yeah.
But yeah, as far as the acoustic,
Yeah.
Naked is my favorite one that you did.
Yeah, I think that's my favorite too. See, and then again, Doug pressed me on that. Shout out Doug. He the reason for the name change. I went through that process. I straight hate this name still to this day. But my rap name back then was Lil E the Prez. That was my.
Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah, that was my whole thing. Time for a Change. I was on the Hip Hop Obama. I had a project. I was really on that way. Yeah, he straight set me down. Nah, look, bro. We can't. The Prez, bro. Really, the Prez? No, we can't do the Prez, bro.
I'm gonna say, congratulations. I know you just recently proposed to your lady.
Yeah.
What made you take that big step, and were you nervous?
Ah, man. Listen. I don't think nervous was the word, bro. I was terrified. But I knew she was gonna say yeah, but I was just more so that's a big step. Ain't nothing you play with. That was a real big step. So yeah, I was super nervous for sure.
Hopefully I got a date set. It's coming soon.
Yeah, real soon.
Hope I get an invite.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Do the cameraman work or something? Most definitely. Now, you had a song that you released a while back.
Mm-hmm.
It's called "The Good Die Young."
Right.
And that song, you kind of talked about parents who split up and how it affects their children. As far as man, the little kid, boy might grow up hating his dad just based off of what his mom, reflecting on him.
Yeah, that's a real concept right there.
Yeah, I definitely can relate to that also.
That's one of my favorite joints, for sure. I got a chance to let, Swag hear that. Lil Tay and them heard it first. Fresh, from me making it. Yeah, I remember that day yesterday. Swag telling me man, I caught chills, bro. I caught chills hearing it. Man, Lil Tay, we need stuff like this. Yeah.
R.I.P. Swag.
Yeah.
You know, Lil Tay, I did the tribute to him.
Yeah, Forever Live On.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah. What was your relationship like with Swag?
Ah, man, that's my little brother. I think I met Swag first, even before Lil Tay or Really Real. Like I met Swag first, like early on. I probably want to say like, I don't know, every bit of like probably like 06 maybe, 06. Real early on. He was a kid. You know, he was in the gym too. He was boxing. Like yeah, so yeah, that's my little brother though. And they was real. Like early on, they was real. They was real big on me and supportive early on.
Were you making music before them, or
was I making music before them?
Or were y'all just kind of came up?
Nah, like when I met them, like they was rapping, like they was already rapping. Like these three little kids was really, you know, doing their shit. But I ain't gonna lie, they was looking at me like my rapping and how I was rapping. They was looking at me like, damn, like he's straight cold, like yeah.
That shit just they took off from what they was doing. Mm-hmm. I think if I'm not mistaken, I believe Rillo, he's about to come home. I believe.
Yeah, Really should be coming home this year. For sure.
In like the next few months or so.
Yeah,
from what I
like
heard.
real song.
Yeah, that'll be dope shit. It'll be dope shit. I think the only song I heard was the Big that he was on. I think that's a old video on YouTube, I think.
Yeah, Big, Top This. I shot that video early on. I was shooting videos. So it was Top This. They had a song called Charger. That's the first song I ever put on YouTube of them. Was this song called Charger. And it was crazy because like at the time we wasn't like promoting like on Facebook or, you know, it wasn't no promotion like that. I used to put songs on my YouTube channel. That was the first song that I ever seen with my own eyes hit 10,000 views. Like 10K. We was like, what, 10K? I'm like, damn. This is the audio.
Oh, that's good.
I'm like, damn.
That had been the heat then.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. They always had it. They definitely always had it.
I say coming up in that era of this generation of musicians, I feel like times was different versus how they are now.
Right.
I feel like it was more unity back then than
Definitely.
It is now.
Way more unity. I don't know where it went left at. Nah, I think I do though. I think the beef got really crazy. I think that's where it just went left at. The beef got real crazy.
Back then, you were seeing certain neighborhoods that, you know, in
what?
the streets, they not, you know, cool, but they on the same records
they on
together.
the same songs.
I think it was like it's like the LA Foes shit with the AMR, all of them, the Jizzle, all of them doing songs back then. That was pretty big shit,
and
Buzzy shit.
Yeah, and around that time, I feel like it was the numbers was really bro. I wasn't never seeing numbers like that coming from St. Louis people, period. Like that time was crazy. Them the go. I call it the golden era.
Yeah.
For us, it's the golden era for sure.
Especially like shit, Lil Tay shit. I shout all of them, man.
Yeah.
Lil Tay, especially Lil Tay, man. This big problem there.
Right.
Shit, just in that area, shit. A lot of their videos got taken down, but I believe it wasn't.
Man,
they
listen.
had like millions on their songs.
Like this is real shit. Like I gotta tell you something like really about Lil Tay and his era, like when he was dropping. Man, listen, that shit was massive coming from St. Louis. I never, you know, I was there, like front center, like everything that was going on at the time, bro. I tell people this shit all the time. I never seen somebody this big, like around that time, like pause. That's a crazy pause too. My partner Doug be playing this pause game. People play too much. But look though, I really like walking in malls, like girls is crying, like
damn.
Everywhere. Like everywhere we went, it was like this. Eating at restaurants, kids getting off their school buses like for field trips, banging on the windows, like it was. I never seen that with my own eyes. Like he was the first. Like I experienced. That was big. That shit was crazy.
How you feel about like today's music scene?
I feel like people not dropping as many bangers out how it was. But I feel like it's kind of picking up though. I've been seeing LA Foes dropping a lot.
Yeah, shout out to Foes.
I definitely been fucking with Foes shit. Who else? Lil Tay been dropping too. Dayo shit. Yeah. Half, yeah.
Shit,
yeah.
Fast,
I see Half back working.
Yeah, boy.
It's good to see Half back at it.
Yeah. Yeah, Half, and he even dropping. I see he's to come back out with some new shit. That's what's up.
No, Jizzle always working.
Yeah. I fuck with Jizzle, man.
Yeah, his work. Yeah, his work ethic is crazy.
Even all that latest shit he been dropping shit, that Numbers shit, that Big Difference, all that shit.
Yeah.
Man. I fuck with Prep. I fuck with it, man. Definitely. Now you got another song that you just recently released, like last year or whatever, this year or whatever. Too Much Remy.
Yeah, Too Much Remy.
Yeah. Now I feel like that's like the dope version, the dope side of The Good Die Young versus the story where, you know, I think you was saying like basically like y'all probably out with your lady or something, y'all drinking or something. I don't know if I ain't gonna say it's social, it's probably just in the song, but it's like you out drinking or whatever, and you think you finna come home. You know, y'all finna, do what y'all do.
Do what y'all do.
As you know, she coming up, so what? Just wanna talk about all the bullshit. Like, I don't wanna hear that shit.
Yeah, just the. I don't know. That's just how I write. I just like to really, paint a picture.
Yeah,
and then with the visual, I was just like, all right, what could happen when, a couple chilling, drinking, then they get into it. Like, I was just really thinking, like, all right, co-accident, anything can happen, you mad, you drinking, like, so that's exactly where I went with that video. And shout out to Dayo Murder for acting in there for me, too.
Dayo, he been getting his acting on, man.
Yeah, he been getting his acting on.
I see y'all with the 90s kids, and you in the juice one. That shit had me high.
But that's just naturally us, though. That's straight, like, how we is all day. Quoting movie lines, like, since kids, like, it's just really us on a daily.
Yeah.
Never dull moments with us, though. It's always like that.
I was assuming y'all grew up, I feel like y'all pretty close, you and Dayo.
Yeah, it's my brother, it's my right hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, with you growing up on the south side, was you in any boxing or anything like that?
Oh yeah, for sure. That's how we grew up. From literally, I walked in the gym at 9 years old. Definitely could. I could fight, but I couldn't box, so I was trash for a long time.
That's a big difference.
Yeah,
you can street fight, but
you get in that ring. I had
to show ass some birds.
Yeah, I had to learn how to, fight on my right side, and
yeah, that's a big difference.
Yeah, it's big.
You know how to street fight, beat a nigga ass. When you get in that ring,
getting that ring is different. Niggas is technical. That shit is different.
Like, damn,
that shit is different.
Hell yeah, man.
But yeah, I stopped boxing in 2014. Yeah.
What was the reason?
Music. I had to decide if I was gonna do music or box. My coach was on my ass, told me I wanted to be like Ejay Moore. Yeah, I had to pick. I had to pick, cause you can't play boxing. You gotta mentally. You definitely gotta mentally be there.
Hell yeah.
Got to.
That's a tense ass workout.
These grown men, crack, sleep. I'm telling you, can't play.
Can't play with that.
Can't play with that. But I just chose music though.
And when you stopping, did you start to lose your shape and all that, like pick up weight or anything?
Definitely. I went from 165 to 175 to 180. I think the highest I done got to was probably like 220. Yeah. So I started probably like last January getting back in the gym and getting back in shape. So I went from 220 to now I'm probably like 184, 185. I'm trying to gain some weight, shit. I'm trying to be at least like 185. I've been 150, 160 all my whole since I was a teenager. Yeah, I definitely had to get rid of that weight.
Yeah. Now, how do you feel about like the whole thing with the COVID vaccine mandates for Joe Biden saying all the employers with 100+ employees, everybody got to get vaccinated? At least he recommended that
and
so far.
And then this like my first time really like hearing it. I don't really pay attention to like all the politics stuff like that for real, but I feel like if you really working jobs and this how you providing for your family, I feel like you should get vaccinated. Like my mama definitely vaccinated, so yeah, I definitely say get vaccinated. Me personally, I ain't with it, but I just don't trust people putting needles in me. Period. I ain't with that.
I'm trying to steer away from the pharmaceutical medicine. It's kind of like they say natural healing. Everybody on that wave now.
Right.
But shit, yeah, that's more I'm going towards. Like shit, I don't know. But if I was put in position, I don't know. Hopefully I can get something else taken off where I don't have to say depend on the job. Shit, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's how I heard about it. My job. They just had a meeting like last week. I'm like, man, here they go with this shit, man.
Oh yeah, that's
saying it ain't mandatory right now. It's just a warning.
Yeah.
That's basically how I looked at it. It's just a warning. But coming to a closing here. Do you guys have a date for the wedding yet?
September 10th, 2022.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did I ask you already? I don't know. I thought I asked
you did.
Yeah. Well, do you have any last words you'd like to share?
Yeah, most definitely. I'm working on this EP called The Process. I really don't got a date for it, but in my mind, I'm thinking probably like December. You know, I need that. You know, that wintertime, that cuffing season music. So
you said that
cuffing season music.
It's starting to get cold outside. What Kevin Samuel say? When is coming? You be listening to that Kevin Samuel?
Nah, not for real.
Hey man, dude, a wild boy.
I be seeing him though, but he crazy.
Hey boy, crazy.
Yeah, I be seeing him. He crazy.
Say shout out to the social media. You know where they can find you at.
_ Ejay Moore on Instagram and Facebook Ejay Moore. You can find me Facebook Ejay Moore. I don't got a Twitter. Probably should get one, huh? But
I got one. I just do this shit. I don't understand this shit.
Yeah, me neither. That's why I don't got it.
Yeah. Appreciate your time, brother.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks for having me.